I have no disciple. I'm not changing. Then changed his expression, turned around, picked up the cane, continued to walk. So he can be from stern to, Srila Prabhupada also had some favorite disciples who he was more informal with, which I personally think is bad luck for the disciple, because the tendency would be to think that Srila Prabhupada is for us, it's better to keep the feeling of honor.
Prabhu, that was so wonderful, so heart-wrenching, and thank you for sharing these wonderful stories. I said thank you so much for sharing such wonderful stories. I appreciate that. I think as devotees are coming by, so we can start. You have the list of devotees who would like to speak, Prabhu? Whoever can start, then by the time we can trickle up, because Anutha Prabhu will request another wait a little bit more. More people are there because a lot of important teachings. Yes, and Vijay Narasimha Prabhu. I'm requesting devotees that, this is, Prabhupada, just speak like 2 minutes, how has Prabhupada changed your life? Would you like to speak also? Oh, that's so wonderful. You want to go ahead? That's nice, please. So this is, like to welcome Zachary Prabhu. He came from all the way from North Carolina. And last few days he's been here. We've been so blessed to have him here. And I think Prabhupada's life has changed everybody, and Zachary Prabhu's chanting, all this stuff. So request Zachary Prabhu, whatever he feels like, please speak about that. Have a seat, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Zachary Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. I guess I'll start by saying I'm just very grateful to Prabhupada because, just being from USA, being raised here, a lot of the tendencies and principles that I was raised with are different from what this tradition is about. And when I came in contact with a devotee for the first time in my university, I wouldn't have been able to have that connection if it hadn't been for Prabhupada, who came here and didn't just bring himself, but brought all of the great sages behind him in the parampara of the lineage, and he brought the whole universe, really, Krishna consciousness, like the doorway, and it changed my life, and it's changed my family also, because when I've grown from practicing what Prabhupada taught, my parents have also been inspired, and they started trying to change and stop eating meat. And my brother also, who's like a very athlete and trying to play sports, was also thinking now deeper things that he's never thought before, and so all because of Prabhupada.
This is called, it's like you say, it's gold mine there, Zachary Prabhu, Karthik Prabhu told me, he saw Karthik Prabhu was there, and Zachary Prabhu said, I'm going to drive here. He drive here, and then he was been in for several days. And how wonderful, Prabhu, this is so nice to see, how Sri Prabhupada's mercy, all the North Carolina, and when a devotee is nurturing inside, it just doesn't, it's like a tree, it shades to everybody. So what Zachary is doing by his bhakti, he's nurturing all his family members also, and bringing him to under Prabhupada's shelter. Thank you, Zachary, we're so appreciative of you. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Okay, who's next, Prabhu? Yes, please.
Hare Krishna. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarane. Sri Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. A brief, short message that I've written just to share my feelings and my expression of gratitude for Srila Prabhupada. Dear Srila Prabhupada, I'm honored to also be a Kolkata boy, just like you were, but that's all about what I have in common with you. Whenever I hear your lectures, I read your purports, dear Prabhupada, I realize that I'm very, very far from experiencing the devotional mellows that you have. So at this day, I want to request you to kindly bless us all that we may be able to share even a drop of the nectar that you experienced in serving Krishna. I'd also like to thank dear Srila Prabhupada for the gift of the wonderful disciples that you've given to us. It's our great misfortune that we took birth at a time when you had already left the planet. But because of the wonderful devotees and the wonderful disciples that you created, some who are expert in deity worship, from others we learn about book distribution, some who give wonderful Krishna Katha, with all these association of these wonderful devotees that you created and you inspired, we're able to share a little bit of the nectar or the experience that they had when you were with us in this physical realm. Thank you for that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had said, Prithvi te ache jotun nagar adi gram sarvatra prachara hoiva moranam. But really, at your time, Prabhupada, nobody really believed it. People even questioned that this probably means, in a relative sense, it probably is talking just about India and maybe the villages in India. But there was only one devotee who actually believed it, and that was Abhay Babu. So he was the only one who taught us directly to accept scriptures and shastras as it is, Yatha Swarup, and not to give more interpretation onto what's said. And it was because of your first firm faith in the words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and your Guru's instruction that we are grateful to you that you came to the West to bring this knowledge to people who are more scientifically inclined to understand it. One of the amazing things, Srila Prabhupada, that I also aspire and seek your blessings for is the way you serve your Guru Maharaj. You cross the 7 seas, you cross the oceans, you face so many tribulations just so that you can fulfill one instruction of your Guru Maharaj. I wish even I had that same dedication when I remember my own Guru Maharaj, and I could even serve him in that way, just as you did yours. The other thing we are very grateful to you, Prabhupada, is for all the wonderful purports that you've given. We try to read Srimad Bhagavatam every day, and every time when I read the purport, all I can think of is that this purport was probably written at 1:15 a.m. in the morning, at a time that I'm not usually accustomed to waking up, and I'm probably deep in sleep. So I'm very grateful, Prabhupada, that you took all the time and all the effort so that you could make this scripture so much easier for us to understand and appreciate, so we can practically apply that instructions in our life. Your books have done wonders across the world. And I remember a quote from my Guru Maharaj, who says that Srila Prabhupada's books are so powerful that even if one person gets a hand or even touches the book and comes in his hand, let alone opening it and reading it, that is the beginning of the end of his material life, just by holding Srila Prabhupada's books. A powerful statement. I heard from a senior Vaishnava one time, because somebody had asked one of our Maharajas in our parampara that, Maharaj, you were so lucky that you got to meet Srila Prabhupada directly, and we are so unfortunate. And that senior devotee, he clarified that actually we are the ones who are more lucky, because we are Prabhupada's grandchildren. So usually it is said that grandparents have more love and affection for their grandchildren. So we ask your blessings as your grandchildren, Prabhupada, that we make so many mistakes. We are so incompetent, and sometimes we're lazy. But despite that, we truly have a desire to follow in your footsteps, to follow in the footsteps of our parampara, and try and do something for the pleasure of the Vaishnavas and to please Radha Madhav. In our temple, we're having so many wonderful projects, and Stan Neil Madhav Prabhu will be talking about it. We're trying to have the Krishna House project. Devotees go out, distribute books regularly on weekends. Unfortunately, directly or indirectly, I'm not able to be involved with it, but I sort of pray for your mercy that you give strength to those devotees who are able to do that, and also enable us that in some way or the other we can assist those devotees in their service, so we can continue the glorification of the holy name. Thank you, Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you, Chandra Prabhu. Prabhu is a critical care doctor, but he thinks critically so nicely, and thank you so much for sharing such beautiful realizations. So next one, Prabhuji, who's next one? Vidya Prabhu?
It was Srila Prabhupada who introduced us to the grandfather's kinder than the father when mentioning Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. When Prabhupada started this movement, 64 rounds was the standard. Nobody could do it. Nobody wanted to do it. So then Srila Prabhupada said 32 rounds. And so no. We just want to do 8. So Prabhupada moved it up to 16, and that was agreeable. So when you were just saying that, I was realizing that we were getting Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati's blessing, because 16 rounds was giving us the same effect as his 64, as far as our advancing in Krishna consciousness and our realization. So the grandfather is more kind.
Hare Krishna, everyone. My business to all of you. Namam Vishwapadaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta, Swami Niti Namane, Namaste Saraswati Deve, Gauravani Pracharane, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi, Paschat Destarane. So, thank you for the opportunity, Prabhuji. I didn't prepare anything, but I will share whatever I have in my heart. I'm always inspired by seeing Prabhupada example as a sadhaka, as a preacher, as a disciple, as a human being, kind human being. So that's what I'll share. Essentially, Srila Prabhupada, I was inspired by Ravindra Swarup Prabhu's statement that when he's writing that book of Founderacharya book, that time one of the principles, themes that touched my heart was how Srila Prabhupada was a perfect disciple before became a perfect guru. So in the sense that he was following his guru so closely, not only in terms of my guru, I'm here with you, not like that, not only that, but primarily taking the principles that guru is trying to establish. Overall theme, it's a big topic, but overall theme was, Ravindra Prabhu analyzes that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur tried to establish certain principles for Gaudiya organization to flourish. And then some of them worked, some of them did not work. But Sri Prabhupada took those principles. What does my Guru Maharaj want? He understood the principles, not just the detail. Then he established those things in ISKCON, and they worked wonderfully, amazingly. For an example, I remember was about GBC, for example. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur wanted to establish a set of devotees who will manage the organization fully. And then Sri Prabhupada established that well before he was disappearing from this planet. That was another thing, one of the things I can remember readily. And then, of course, we all know how if you get money, print books, that instruction. He took it very seriously and then applied it and made book distribution as a very important objective. And towards that, we know how much sacrifices Sri Prabhupada did. Every night, spending so many hours to write the commentaries from Acharyas, taking commentaries from Acharyas, and making it simple and digestible for all of us also. So one of the example I heard from, I think one of the devotee, Gopal Prabhu's brother, I forgot his name now, Arudamataji's son, he's explaining how he's expert in Jiva Goswami's commentary. I didn't read Jiva Goswami commentary, but he was telling Jiva Goswami gives examples of a difference between Jiva and soul with a old traditional examples of axe and a wooden stick that when somebody is trying to cut a tree, then the cutting portion flies away like that. Like that, what is more important in a axe that has a wooden stick and then a metal portion, right? Cutting portion. So like that, he was giving example about body and soul. But currently, in our world, we've never seen much. Many of us, especially our children, would not even seen axe also. So Prabhupada gave a simple example of car, like how driver in the car is like a soul, and the car is like a body, like that. So that is an example of how Prabhupada made Acharya's commentary and very simple, relevant, relatable, and digestible for us. That is one thing I appreciate in the commentaries of Prabhupada. And another thing is, some of you might have seen, when we read the commentaries of Acharyas, they're not very easy because they go with complicated analysis, which is very relevant because they're trying to establish Gaudiya Vaishnava Tattva and philosophy at that time. So it's just to be easy, it has to be one strong for all the great scholarly people to understand and accept it like that. That such a commentaries, Prabhupada made it simple and easily accessible for many of us. And the other thing I appreciate in Prabhupada's commentaries in Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita is that Prabhupada, most of the sentences Prabhupada writes in purport are not, I think this is good thing to say, not like that. It's coming from Bhagavad Gita purport, Bhagavad Gita verse, paraphrased, Srimad Bhagavatam verse paraphrased, Chaitanya Charitamrita paraphrased, some Rupa Goswami teaching paraphrased, like that. So that's why Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Prabhupada's purports are not just ordinary, because they're actually Shastra, because it's quoting from different places in a simple way, as relevant to the verse also. So that's also I appreciate from Prabhupada. And many times, growing up in Krishna consciousness, I did not have so much habit of reading Prabhupada books. So, but I used to hear every day from my guru and from my mentor like that. So, over the years, when I started reading Prabhupada books, then the conviction grew stronger actually. So that is my motivation, inspiration to share with others also, that we need to read Prabhupada books. Then our conviction will become stronger in our practice in Krishna consciousness, in our faith in Krishna, in our develop our attraction for Krishna like that. So that's another aspect I appreciate from Prabhupada, which is very relevant, and all the things we need to know are there in the books of Prabhupada. I used to hear this comment as a theoretical comment. Oh, somebody, he has some appreciation for Prabhupada. That's why he's saying like that. But then, when I started reading Prabhupada books and reading Bhagavatam, oh, I heard this from my mentor, I heard this from my guru, I heard this from my guru. So, two things are happening. One is, my faith in my mentor and guru are increasing because they're following the parampara, Srila Prabhupada. Second thing is, my faith in Prabhupada books are increasing. So, that is a wonderful aspect of us reading Prabhupada books. For example, I never used to, for many years, I used to put only tilak forehead only, nothing else. Then when I was reading the fourth canto, Dhruv Maharaj section, Dhruv Maharaj, when the final call comes, now you get into the plane for going to Vaikuntha. That time Prabhupada explains wonderful purport that says, at that time also, he did all his, whatever his sadhana he used to do, he applied his body with tilak, he obeisances to the seniors there and requested the permission, not the entitlement. Now, see, I'm going. Okay, not like that. He requested permission, he paid obeisances to them. With gratitude, he got into the plane. So that inspired me to apply tilak in 12 places of the body now. So like that, Prabhupada purports are not only giving the transcendental aspect about getting attraction from Krishna, but to develop attraction for Krishna, we need to make some lifestyle changes to apply some principles of bhakti. So that also is giving Prabhupada purports. For example, as simple as how a husband needs to treat a wife, how a wife needs to live with a husband, or how children need to be married by looking at what factors, depending on the context he gives. For example, seeing the qualities of girl and boy is more important than is he rich, is he educated. Like that, Prabhupada gives nice things. That was another aspect I like about Prabhupada. It gives practical, relevant things so that we can stay in bhakti strong, including the Varnashram principles are also coming. Not like Varnashma is somewhere else, I need to apply something, then only it's called Varnashma. Prabhupada is giving all that principles for us. Even what to do, train children, how to train children. He's giving in Prabhupada books like that. So that is another aspect I like in Prabhupada books. And then other thing we can learn from Prabhupada is during his disciple days, he hankered, or rather, hankered may be wrong word to use. He was eager to associate with his Guru Maharaj, but he had very few opportunities. But he didn't say only when my Guru comes, I'll do some service. When other devotees came, he asked, what is my Guru doing now? How can I assist you in the mission that our Guru has? So many times we may not have direct contact with our Guru, but we have other devotees who are spreading the mission of Prabhupada. Then we can always look, how can I contribute little bit in my capacity to help in the mission of Srila Prabhupada like that. That's another aspect of Prabhupada I liked, because every time some devotees come, he wants to do whatever little he can do. Arrange programs for them, give some funds to them for the preaching. He used to, with so much respect, that I cannot do that, but this devotee can do so much, let me assist him. That's an attitude of servant of Supreme Personality of Godhead we can appreciate from Prabhupada. And then another thing I appreciate about Prabhupada is he persisted through so much tribulations we all hear from Leela Mrita. Right from the early days, how to follow the instruction of my Guru, how to make it true, like that. So for that, he established a Jhansi League. Many of people like me, I will try once, okay, but that didn't work. So I tried instruction, I'm done. No, not like that. He was praying, I had the faith that instruction of the Guru has the potency in it to complete. So with that faith in the instruction, faith in the Guru, he applied himself sincerely over so many decades even. So, and even when you come to New York, many devotees talk about how much suffering he went through first 1 year. Nothing is clear. Many times when we go through suffering, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel, we'll struggle through it. But if there's no light in the end of the tunnel, then it's very hard to persevere. But that's a great quality of Prabhupada. Even he doesn't see light at the end of the tunnel, but he had the faith in Krishna, faith in the holy name, faith in the instruction of his Guru. Like in the Markandeya prayer, he writes that I don't know what to do. These all people are with mode of passion and ignorance. What can I tell them? How can I tell them? Please, you help me. Whatever way, whatever words need to come. That is the service mode. He's not thinking that I'm a great preacher. I'm a great preacher, so I'm going to make everybody devotees. Not like that. He's thinking, I'm just an instrument. If my Guru gives me power, empowerment, and if Krishna gives me empowerment, if Krishna does his magic through holy name and Srimad Bhagavatam, then everybody can become devotee. He had that confidence and faith. So we can also imbibe that confidence and faith, not in ourselves, but our Guru Parampara, including Srila Prabhupada, and also our Krishna, who is always willing to help us in ourselves growing Krishna consciousness, and also to spreading Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Puja. Thank you, Sundaram Prabhuji. Prabhu is an amazing preacher. I think yesterday so many devotees were there in preaching incessantly. The main part is there, his books, focusing Sri Prabhupada books all the time. Sometimes going to the temple and he's sitting in the car always reading Prabhupada books. That's the power which is there. So thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Days. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you for the opportunity to share a little bit on my relationship with Srila Prabhupada and the way it's so present in my life and all of our lives. I wasn't prepared to speak, but I'll just share a little bit of what's in my heart. One of the things that one of the moments where I feel closest to Srila Prabhupada is when, as some of you may or may not know, the service that I do here is a Krishna house, which is basically sharing Krishna consciousness with whoever wants to learn, right? It's an ashram. So Srila Prabhupada, when first came in New York, he had this mood, right? Like he had the mood of reaching whoever was interested, right? And sometimes I call my Guru Maharaj, because things do get a little difficult when you're out away from your friends trying to share Krishna, and sometimes you find yourself that nobody will come, or your efforts are just falling short, and it just gets really frustrating because sometimes the happiness and the ecstasy is not there of like seeing somebody very excited about Krishna consciousness, or coming to the programs or taking prasad. So sometimes it does get challenging. So I'll call my Guru Maharaj, and this is what brings me really close to Prabhupada when I hear him say, yeah, these are the difficulties that we experience when trying to share Krishna consciousness. And sometimes along the way, maybe there's sickness, maybe there's mistreatment, maybe there's whatever it is, right? The false ego gets hurt. And when I call him saying this, he says that Srila Prabhupada, when he got sick, and then when he got pierced by a bull, and all these things that happened very early on in his mission to share Krishna consciousness with the West, he said that later on they became like the medals that go on like the military formal dress. These difficulties, then they become basically like, like they're a sign of his hard work and stuff like this. So this is something that I think about. Another thing that I think about is, before there were so many devotees that were very much inspired to take up Krishna consciousness, and they heard of Srila Prabhupada, may have not seen him, they read his books, and we're so fortunate that after Srila Prabhupada came, then there was so many other gurus, right, that we can reach out to, and even like locally spend time with and learn from and get a lot of personal association. So I just think that I don't think I would have survived if I just had to, be really far away from a spiritual master, just hearing his lectures and, just hearing, reading the books. Because personally, I need that personal association. So I see that as his mercy. Before coming here, we went to different places to try to spread Krishna consciousness. And it didn't matter how difficult it was to try to share, like difficult in reciprocation that we got, because when that one person became excited, when that one person started to take it up and really feel a shift in their life just from reading Srila Prabhupada's books, from attending the programs, from having prasad, that made months of difficulty like worth it. It's like it's just so relishable, so nourishing to experience this. Yeah, so I think I'll share that. All I can say. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Just, Karthik Prabhu is like a beam of fresh air, came in May. And since then, he came with innovative ideas doing Taco Tuesdays, kids, people coming there, and many, many new Westerners. I saw sometimes 10, 12 are there. Of course, it takes the whole, what is it called, village to do that, right? So we are the whole village going to empower Karthik Prabhu so he can be successful. Next year, we'll have so many white elephants dancing here, black elephants dancing here, with all of us brown elephants here. So we all together like dancing from, like yesterday I had the feeling of that because many devotees were outside chanting, so everybody was mixed together, and it was such a wonderful thing. So thank you, Karthik Prabhu, for your wonderful endeavors. Appreciate it. We'll request Vidur Prabhu. Now we have to be few minutes each.
Few minutes, we have 2 minutes. Come to the altar. Hare Krishna. Om Agyanti Vananda Shalakya Chakshurun Onimritin Tasme Shri Gurave Namah. So Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Srila Prabhupada came here in America, single hand, right? Single hand, single man. Huh? He did Krishna, he spread Krishna consciousness all over the world. How can? How can? Because Srila Prabhupada had full faith, Krishna and Guru, right? So Srila Prabhupada did hard work in India also, day and night. Everybody knows this story. Srila Prabhupada used to go that Mathura to Delhi by the third class compartment. So we cannot imagine. Srila Prabhupada did hard work. So I am to say in short, 2 minutes. I am to go altar. So the one time our Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, Guru Maharaj said, the Srila Prabhupada has did hard work, purity and dedication. 3 things. Purity, dedication and hard work. The Srila Prabhupada did hard work. You cannot imagine. And Prabhupada try in India, he convinced to people, give your son, and I want to make his preacher, and then I want to go West country to preach Krishna consciousness. So he tried, but nobody helped, right? Nobody helped. Still, but Prabhupada had full faith, Krishna and Guru, you see. That's why this mentality you have to develop, That you have to develop that one. And Prabhupada came, anyhow, he doesn't have money. He was pharmacist. So he didn't succeed in business, his business. So then he told to his disciples, I never succeed in business. That's why I surrendered to Krishna, right? And Prabhupada came, and here he did hard work, and he made the preach Krishna Bhakta, and even some instruction, and they follow, and the Prabhupada said, you go Africa, you go Russia, How they did, how did they spread Krishna consciousness? That they don't have any shelter. Because when a spiritual master is giving instruction, so that same time he giving Shakti, power. And that Shakti coming from Krishna. Jagadu Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Hare.
Requesting Radha Leela Mataji, please Mataji. And then after that, I think we'll have Vidur Prabhu, right Prabhu? Pradyum Prabhu, and then after that I'll speak. And then Anuttama Prabhu, and then Shyam Prabhu, and then Anuttama Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, no problem.
Namo Vishnupada. Okay. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devim Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshadarine. Hare Krishna, thank you for allowing me to speak. I didn't prepare, so forgive me for if I don't have the choicest words. When I was growing up, I heard of godly, saintly men who performed magic. who could produce ash, who could do miraculous things. And in my mind, I always wondered, is that really magic? I wasn't really sure if that was magic. But when I learned about Prabhupada, and I thought, wow, this is magic. To be traveling at the ripe age after 68, when we all consider to be retired, he actually traveled 14 times around the world. He established temples around the world. He changed lives of people and continues to change lives of people through his Vani and his books. And it's that to me is magic. And I hope every day we continue to remember the amount of work that Prabhupada put into establishing ISKCON. Recently, when we were traveling to Vrindavan, sitting in Radha Damodar Mandir, I was wondering how Prabhupada, what pain and what challenges he took upon himself when he came out to travel in the West. To leave the comfort of Vrindavan, where right now so many of us long to live in Vrindavan, to leave the comfort of Vrindavan and follow his Guru's order, and to come and preach compassionately to so many and continue to still touch the lives of everyone. That to me is amazing. It's magic. He has followed in a very exemplary manner all of the orders that his Guru has given him. And I just pray that, we continue to be protected and empowered to continue to live in the way he has shown us. He has given us the key to the door of life, living, and I just hope that he continues to protect us and keep us in his shelter, that we're able to do our best sincerely. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Radhalya Mataji is very humble. She does so much services here, but she never takes credit for that. Thank you so much, Mataji. I think now we'll have Pradyum Prabhu. We have 2 minutes.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Praschyat Destarine. Hare Krishna. I'm little unfortunate devotee. That way I feel, because I missed Prabhupada several times. In 1969, January, I came to the US as a student and landed on San Francisco airport and going to somewhere where I can go, I don't know. So some other Indian student was with me, so we both went to his friend place and stay there. And I saw some devotee chanting on Market Street in San Francisco, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And I was so excited, I stand there, and they're finally talking to them. They give me the ID card. They say, temple our located in this location, and please come. I say, okay, definitely I will come. Then few days later, I was looking the address where I should go. That time Google's or no iPhone or nothing, So get the direction. So that time was you have to go to the local drugstore and get the local map. So I went to the drugstore and got the map and looking from where to where I have to go. And it's about 48 block, to walk in San Francisco, and is ups and down the hill, And I decided I want to go, and I walk, and went there, temple. And that time was like around 4 p.m. And I went there, meet some devotees, and they said, we are building over here chariot, because we have first Rath Yatra in Golden Gate Bridge is coming, So he said, you go 1 block further, and you see some devotees are building the chariot. So I went there and do the chariot, so the chariot, and came back. And that was my first experience in meeting the Hare Krishna devotee. Then after I moved to the LA, and LA I was staying same way because of the student. I was living nearby the school and no car. And always thinking, how should I go to the Vetsika Avenue, where the temple is there. Many times meet the devotee on different location. They do the chanting on the street, Harinam. So I met them and went to the Swetsika Avenue. I asked somebody to give me the ride so I can go to the Hare Krishna temple. So I went to the Hare Krishna temple and meet the devotee, and I said, I came over here to meet your spiritual master, Guruji, I said, He said, oh, he is not here. He is opening new center. So one city to one other city, he is traveling. So then I stayed there, did the darshan of Luxmani Dwarkadish, came back, and a few months later again I went there, and same thing happened. So I said, what I should do, Then after I moved to the East Coast, and I was in New York in 74, they said, yes, Prabhupada ji, he stayed here, and he was giving Bhagavatam class every morning. And that was, I think, 68th Street Temple was there that time. And then after I came to the Connecticut to move to the Maryland, and in 1976 I was going to the New Vrindavan. In September I went in New Vrindavan, and over there meet some devotee, and that time they have groundbreaking for Golden Palace. Prabhupada Palace was there. They have groundbreaking, and they were ready to start building up. So I met many sannyasi, many brahmachari over there. Radhanath Maharaj was one of the brahmachari, I remember, And after they said, you should come here in July or August. Prabhupada ji stayed 2 months that year, and he was giving Bhagavatam class, every day. He said, so I said, I missed that chance too. And came to the Baltimore, where the Samadas is the temple president here in 76, And I used to come to the temple, our old temple, old house, right? And 3 days later, I came to the temple, and they said, Prabhupada came over here. I said, how come nobody called us or informed? He said, oh, we were so busy, we don't know what to do. And suddenly we got the news that Prabhupada is coming, right, Sama Prabhu? And, so that thing happened. So I said, oh my God, what I should do? I miss Prabhupada ji so many occasions. So finally, I was reading the book, Autobiography of Prabhupada, Satsvarup Maharaj has written. And then reading the book, and then I read Prabhupada Lilamrut, then I realized, I have opportunity to just accept Satsvarup Maharaj as my spiritual master, and then I got from him. And that started my life, That's why I'm here. Hare Krishna. Jai Hari Bol.
This is amazing. About Pradyum Prabhu, this side of story we never heard. He told us at Baltimore, didn't know about the other location. He was there, and so wonderfully blessed. Actually, sometimes separation, love in separation is the important. So through Prabhupada, separation create that. So.
Haribol. I remember years ago, I was raised in the Christian church, and to look at, even just to look at deities, that was a no-no. I'm not going to say where the people, what the Christians say that anybody who does deity worship goes to. But I noticed that every time I come here, or beforehand when I used to go to the temple in New York, it was like you look at the deities, they're very beautiful, but also sometimes the messages come through your heart. And one of the things that I was thinking of today, that in this material world, His Divine Grace said, there are two kinds of people, the cheaters and the cheated. And if you think that you can live in this world and not have to do some kind of bad things so you can get yourself respected or honored, or people not bothering you, that's how it is. So you have to. I look at the deities today. It gave me that message, and it gave me that without spiritual life, many of us are just going to be cheated. Even how good, how cunning we try to be, we're not more cunning than Maya. So it's just a privilege just to look at them and look at their beauty, their dresses, their, like the lady here, the devotee here, she's doing the flower. That's a lot of work. And it's a privilege just to look at the deities. A lot of messages come through my heart, through my mind, and it cleanses. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Shamar, we can speak for a minute, and then after that I'll speak, and then Kaduru.
Thank you for putting me on spot. So, oh, you want me to sit? Haribo. So I just showed something to Anuttama Prabhu and he asked me to read it out. This is something that I had actually written as my realization while I was in New Vrindavan. Long time I had this, but never posted anywhere. I just posted on Facebook. My introduction to Krishna consciousness is through my father, my late father, who is not with us anymore. He joined in Mumbai, and my mother, who is still here. And then I'm the next generation, and probably my son, he's the next generation. So 3-generation connection we have with Prabhupada. And while being child, we used to have so many devotees coming there and talking about Prabhupada, but we used to not take it that seriously because we were all small kids. Best example is when I get to go with His Holiness Giraj Maharaj at Sumati Morarji's house, and, playing on her lap, not realizing who she was, and, talking glories of Prabhupada. It just shows that how many lives Prabhupada has touched, how many transformations that he has made. Sumati Morarji was one person, who had maybe direct instruction from Krishna to have Prabhupada and Jaladuta and come here to transform everybody's life here. Who would have thought about it, So this is a small poem that actually it was just a appreciation that I had written, but converted into a poem with help of technology today. So please bear with me and pardon me for my ignorance. The glories of Srila Prabhupada. With wisdom deep and love profound, you came to spread the holy name in every land. You taught us the light beyond the flame, a world of truth that shines from Krishna's hand. The books you wrote still guide us day by day, transcending time, your words forever true. They show the path, the joy of bhakti's way, and how to love Lord in all we do. You crossed the seas alone, but with a heart that held the world within its tender grace, to teach us how from Maya we depart and find our shelter in Lord Krishna's face. Your temples rise like lotuses in the bloom, where hearts unite in joy, our spirits free. You filled our lives with Kirtan's vibrant tune and taught us how the soul's true home to see. O Prabhupada, your mercy knows no bounds. You showed us how to chant and dance in a bliss. The Mahamantra's sweet eternal sounds reminds us that our souls are born for this. 3 generations sing your praise today, from grandfathers who walked with you in awe, to us who treat the path you made a way. Your mission lives, its spirit without a flaw. We offer you our humble, loving praise for all you have given, Srila Prabhupada, to our souls. Your glory is endless as the ocean's waves inspire us to achieve your lofty goals. For more, your legacy will stay a beacon bright that light the Bhakti road. We thank you, Prabhupada, as we pray for leading us to eternal abode. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
I don't know, he has a poetic side now, so now I think all the festivals will have him write a poem. So that's a new upgrade for that, so that's fine. I think this, okay. So now I think I'll do one offering, and then after that, Anuttama Prabhu, our GBC, will be speaking about a very wonderful offering. Then we'll have Abhishek, and then I think we'll have Pushpanjali, and then this is from Sri Prabhupada. Your mercy has no boundaries. Your mercy crossed over all continents, irrespective of race or creed. You took so much austerity to cover over to come to West, deliver all and sundry. We are so fortunate at ISKCON Baltimore that your lotus feet stepped on this land where the temple exists, one of the very few temples in the whole world. Sri Prabhupada, recently we celebrate 50 years of Nitai Gaur Sundar, your dearest deities, whom you love so much that you travel here even though Baltimore was not in the schedule, just by one of the devotees showing the picture to you, and just travel here. And I heard that so many people, hundreds of people just ran after you, and the room expanded as if 30 people capacity expanded to 100 people. That's unimaginable, but when a Nitya Siddha is there, or great devotees are there, everything's possible. Krishna makes the unthinkable thinkable. And of course, in 2 years, we'll be celebrating our original Jagannaballi Subhadramai from New York, who you're part of the first Rath Yatra when you sat in the Subhadra's cart. The day was, I think, July 18th, 1976. And this time, July 18th is also Saturday. So we're planning to have a big program for our deities for that. Shri Prabhupada, since you have left your manifest Leela here, millions continue to get affected or infected by your teaching in your lectures, video, kirtan, and most importantly, by your books, which will be foundation of this movement for next 10,000 years. Realizing the value of books, that it can bring a revolution in the sleeping souls, we at ISKCON Baltimore, having a firm belief and faith in your words, are spreading this book distribution to all and sundry, and have consistently been in the top 5 in the country and Canada. Prabhupada, you love preaching to the West. That's why you took pains to come here. Realizing this, we opened Krishna House this May, and since then many Western soul seekers are being nurtured and becoming wonderful souls and devotees. Prabhupada, you loved Harinam, so we do once a month Harinam. This July we embarked on a huge Harinam in DC, where 50 to 60 devotees were there celebrating holy names, and with them almost another 50, 70 more outside people came and danced with us. This is the power of holy name. We realize that this holy name is unmanifest in many people's heart, and it's our duty to bring that out through the holy name. Nature. Prabhupada, realizing how much you emphasize Mother Nature and be gentle, we embarked on a very ambitious project of 3 endeavors for next year. One is composting, because so much important that instead of getting those bags from there, we have our own mulch so we can grow natural flowers, natural manure for the things. Water conservation. So much water is like going down the drain. I think thousands and thousands gallons for giving flowers, watering flowers, grass and everything. So we are embarking on a water conservation plan where we'll have a water, harvest the rain water and just trying to supply to the garden so we can save all the public water system for that. Solar, nurture the solar power of the great sun so that we can decrease our dependence on the electricity. And many other things which we'll do, like in special plates also from all the way from India, which are natural, compostable and everything. So it can take care of that, because recently many recycling plates have been like banned in Maryland because of some ingredients of chemicals, everything. So we want to be natural, simple thinking for that. Sri Prabhupada, future endeavors to encourage the Krishna House, so many more will get benefited through this movement. Cow Project, as you have always mentioned in your books, that milk is the superfood for nurturing the fine brain cells. And also happen simple living, high thinking. Next year we're trying to work on that. In summary, Prabhupada, we devotees ISKCON Baltimore just seeking your mercy that doing this endeavor, we humbly submit to your lotus feet so we can empowered and fulfill the goals of preaching to the max. But personally, I feel so enthusiastic as soon as I hear that there is some service to further your movement. I love doing service and feel that instruction of good chanting and reading books regularly is the emphasis. Through that, the service attitude gets rekindled. The more we have strong sadhana, the more we get the service attitude to serve Vaishnavas and everybody else there. Since last year, I've embarked on reading Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, several times because I realized that you put so much efforts in the first canto. So going read again and again, and every time and go through your purports, it's like new happenings happens, and then it just really detaches your heart from everything. That's why this Bhagavatam, Vaishik Prabhu has embarked on millions of Bhagavatam to go everywhere, because this Bhagavatam can really turn your life. Sometimes I'm in work and the work is difficult, sometimes politics happen, all the stuff. That time immediately open this iPad, the phone, and just read one shloka with your purport and give you so much energy enthusiastically that I can stop. Wish I can, Prabhupada. Most important thing for you, what I realized that how devotees felt so empowered in your presence. And you took such a minute care of every person around that they've just felt as if they're the leaders of society. And see what has happened. So many millions of leaders come through and spreading all over the world basically. Wish I can imbibe the mood, as I don't have a scent of that love and caring. But I know one day, with implicit faith on you and my Guru, it will happen. Thank you so much, Prabhupada, on this appearance day. I love you so much. Hare Krishna. So now last offering will be by our GBC, Anuttama Prabhu. Anuttama Prabhu is a GBC and is a very, very wonderful disciple Sri Prabhupada. He has guided us, actually, especially me for last, I think since 2010 I was president. And I think so much, he always emphasized on Prabhupada and how we can increase preaching, Western preaching. And I think under his able guidance, we're able to achieve what we have there. So thank you so much, Anuttama Prabhu. And the reason we put him as the later part, so more devotees can listen to what he's going to speak about from the heart and how this could be really helpful to imbibe the mood. His Grace Anuttama Prabhu.
First, I was thinking out Nila Madhava when you were speaking that Prabhupada saw the picture of Gornitai, right? And he said, you have to take me there immediately, I think he said. How at that time you said the room only held 30 people, but expanded to 100. So now it's expanded to 300. Or 400, I don't know how many. Or 5,000 last night, right? 10,000.
Haribo.
So this is something I wrote a little while ago. It's a little hard when you read, but we'll try to keep everybody's attention. Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. As the years go by, it becomes more and more obvious how exalted a teacher you are. How special is your position as ISKCON's founder Acharya. How we remain dependent on you, and how ISKCON devotees must look to you as our example of Krishna consciousness today and in the future. I have recently seen evidence of 2 new tests that await us. To survive them, we must cling to your lotus feet for guidance and example. First, ISKCON will soon face the passing of the entire first generation of devotees, your disciples who served, built, and guided ISKCON. Many of these devotees today serve as Diksha Gurus, Siksha Gurus, members of the GBC, sannyasis, and in other important roles. Their leadership has been essential to keeping ISKCON a unified global preaching society. Today, the physical and mental capacities of many of these elders are failing. Time is running out. We will not have the blessing of the physical presence of these disciples of your divine grace for much longer. Their departure will usher in many challenges, including that some second-generation disciples will struggle without the physical presence of their gurus. Some of these disciples who become new gurus or leaders of their peers may claim superiority or special exclusive insights from their departed gurus, which set them apart from ISKCON authority and frees them from the necessity of serving cooperatively within ISKCON. This will be a great test. Another test for ISKCON has already surfaced in some places: opulence, power, and influence. For the first 50 plus years, ISKCON was small and often judged with suspicion by the upper classes of society. We were an insignificant organization in the minds of many. But that is changing. Today, major political figures accept or sometimes seek the opportunity to be featured at ISKCON events. Many of our temples, once places of austerity and simplicity, are opulent edifices that attract those who have themselves achieved material success. Some may even come to ISKCON attracted more to our opulence than our principles. We must not hide from such success and opulence. These are the gifts of the Lord, and we must engage them in the service of the Lord. Influence, power, money, and prestige provide opportunities to reach people who previously hid from or ignored us. But we must be aware of the concomitant danger such material opulence presents. ISKCON, its leaders, and its members will increasingly be in danger of becoming attracted to and deluded by material wealth. We are in danger of being swayed by power and influence. We are in danger of being seduced to think that success sets us apart or makes us better than others. What can we do about these new allurements? How do we withstand the loss of today's generation of Hare Krishna leaders? What hope is there for us conditioned souls born and bred in Kali Yuga, products of materialistic societies that train us to think we are the doers and deserve whatever blessings find us? We, the members of ISKCON today and in the future, have only one hope. That hope is you, Srila Prabhupada. We must forever take shelter of your teachings, example, and presence in our lives. You are our founder and our acharya. We will fail if we don't heed both your precepts and your example. Your own example is awe-inspiring, despite all outward appearances of failure, loss, and setback, and later, fame, success, and followers. You retained your fidelity to your guru and his mission. Quote, "My only credit," you told us, "was that you strictly followed the mandate given by your Guru Maharaj." You struggled alone against all odds for years in India before your departure to the West. You boarded the Jaladuta practically penniless. You endured a stormy sea and 2 heart attacks. You arrived to a strange land without patron or fixed residence. You struggled alone again for a year in New York City, but you remained determined to serve the Lord and your Guru Maharaj. Even as your movement grew, you exhibited your transcendence to outward success or failure. Some disciples squandered ISKCON's money. Some became contaminated by Mayavad philosophy. Some left altogether. Yet you continued undaunted. You remained fixed in the vow of absolute surrender to your Guru Maharaj and to Lord Chaitanya's mission. Over time, tremendous influence, fame, and resources came to you. Within a dozen years, you had thousands of disciples, millions of books in print, hundreds of properties, and millions of dollars at your disposal. You personally met and boldly advised prime ministers, governors, chief ministers, senators, mayors, cardinals, rock stars, professors, activists, artists, yogis, millionaires, and more. You stayed at the homes of some of the wealthiest families in India, but you were not influenced by their wealth. Instead, you boldly taught them Krishna Bhakti. You rose early in the morning, no matter what, to translate your books. You bore the endless barrage of visitors asking immature and often offensive questions. You insisted on living in humble quarters near your disciples. You wore simple cloth. You accepted expensive gifts as expressions of love, then gave them away to others within hours or days. As time passed, you had manors, palaces, and mansions dedicated to your name and your service, but you were never affected by such honors. You continued to remind us that you were, quote, simply, end quote, the humble servant of His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, and that all credit was His alone. Srila Prabhupada ISKCON will continue to grow. We too will face the challenges of success, influence, power, and the loss of leadership, as well as being thrust into leadership. Please let us be humble instruments in your hands so that we can shoulder these burdens without stumbling. Both history books and shastras are filled with stories of souls and communities who became proud and forgot their dependence on God and Guru. Let us avoid that fate by remembering that whatever we have in our lives are your gifts, God's gifts, and if we do not utilize them properly in His service, whatever we may have, fame, power, money, followers, prestige, opulence, can be taken from us in a moment. Prabhupada, let us now and in future generations always, at every moment, look to you as our guide, mentor, and examples. The tests that we face are changing. Let us rise to the challenges we confront in a mood of deep love and heartfelt gratitude for all that you have given us. If we forget you and your example and instructions, we will be lost. If we remember you, our future, ISKCON's future, the world's future is bright. Srila Prabhupada Ki.
Thank you so much, Anuttam Prabhu. I think Prabhu's teaching, I think the offering is very deep, that we have to really mature as our ISKCON grows. There are a lot of challenges come through, but most important, as Prabhupada said, never leave ISKCON, always stay inside. There'll be always egos, everything, but if we sacrifice everything to Prabhupada's pleasure, then those egos don't matter at all, and we'll have more loving to each other. The problems happens when we don't keep Krishna, Shri Prabhupada in the center, but we take our own egos in the center, then problem happens. So thank you so much, Prabhu. That was very nicely spoken. Appreciate it. So now we'll have Abhishek ceremony here now. I think Brajbandhu Prabhu, they're all ready. And then after Abhishek, we'll have offering and then Pushpanjali. So then we'll simultaneously Aarti Prabhupada around 12:35, 12:40. So that's perfect. Brajbandhu Prabhu, are we ready? Hi, Bo.
Jayo Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Okay. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Bhashacharya Shatarine. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Thank you.
Keep that beat going. Namah Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Ite Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pasachadi Shatarine Prabhupada. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Jai Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna. Hare, Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Haribol. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Jai
Krishna,
Prabhupada.
Krishna Krishna,
Jai
Krishna
Prabhupada.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Jai Prabhupada.
Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Jai Prabhupada.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Jai Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Vaishnav Thakur, Jaya Prabhupada, Vaishnav Thakur, Prabhupada, Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Morning. Come. Come here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. जय प्रभुपाद जय शिला प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय शिला प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय शिला प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु शिला प्रभुपाद जगत जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय शिला प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपादा 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 शिला प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपादा 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 शिला प्रभुपाद Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Govinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Jai Prabhupada Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. तो पुष्पांजलि अभी chanting.
So we have Pushpanjali now. And then what everybody is requesting, every time devotees don't hear our request and start throwing, that means they'll get extra benefit by throwing in Sri Prabhupada. Prabhupada is divine. He'll give you blessings. What we are planning is, we have plastic sheet here, and then we have created these things. So all of you, just once you put 3 offerings together, you can put in there, and then we can offer Prabhupada to collectively. So 3 times we are offering. So after every offering, put in your hand. When 3 are together, you can put in the basket, and one devotee, one of Mataji can do from Mataji's side, offer to in front of Prabhupada. Okay. Thank you. So we now start Pushpanjali. Start serving Prabhuji to everybody.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakhan Vitamcha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin iti namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pasyatya Desa Tarine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati iti namine Sri Varshabhanavi Devi Daitaye Kriprabdhaye Krishna Samanda Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurya Ujjala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Sakti Vigrahaya Namastute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dina Tarine Rupanuga Virudhyapa Apasiddhanta Dhontaharine Namo Gaura Kisoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambode Padambuja Ete Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Sakti Sarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gaura Avirva Bhumestvam Nirdishta Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarva Bhauma Sri Jagannatha Ete Namaha Vancha Kalpa Tarubescha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratuse Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchini Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Jayatam Sruto Pangor Mama Manda Matir Gatihi Mat Sarvasva Padam Bhojao Radha Madana Mohanao Divyat Vrindaranya Kalpadrumaddaha Srimata Ratnangara Singhasanastho Sri Sri Radha Sila Govinda Devo Prishtalebhi Sebbimano Smarami Sriman Rasarambi Vamsivata Tatastitaha Karshana Venur Sunair Gopi Gopinatha Shreyastuna Brindaye Tulsi Devyaye Priyaye Kesavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavattai Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Picharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashchacha Desatarine Push, right? 1/3 of your flowers, huh? 1/3. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Picharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashchacha Deshatarine Pushpanjali Jai. So now, half of your flowers remaining, and we'll do it one more time. So put some flowers, and then we'll offer them a third time. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prichardine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashchacha Desatarine Pushpanjali.
Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev Prabhupada, Gurudev Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Samsaradaba Nadanidaloka Pranaya Karunya Ghana Ghanatam. Samsaradaba Nadanidaloka Tranaya Karunya Ghana Ghanatam Samsaradaba Nadanidaloka Tasya Kalyana Gunarnabasya Vande Guru Sri Charanaravinda.
No.
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vaditra Madhya Manusura Sena.
म त बाबा भनेको मनीले गाएकै भनेर भन्छु.
Mahaprabhu Kirtan Nitya Gita. Everyone please focus on Prabhupada. Prabhupada Guru Puja is going on. महाप्रभु कीर्तन नित्य गीता वादित्रमाद्यन् मनसोरसेन रोमाञ्चकम्पा सुतरङ्गभाजो वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्द श्रीविग्रहाराधन नित्य नाना सिंगारतन्मान्दिरमार्जनादो युक्तस्य भक्तां सनियुञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्द युक्तस्य भक्तां सनियुञ्जतोऽपि वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्द चतुर्वेदाश्रे भगवत्प्रसादो स्वादन्न तृप्तान् हरिभक्तसङ्गां चतुर्वेदाश्रे कृत्वैव तृप्तिं भजत सदैव वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दं कृत्वैव श्रीराधिका माधवयोरपरा माधुर्यलीला गुणरूपना श्रीराधिका प्रतीक्षणा स्वादन लोलुपास्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्द निकुञ्जयोनो रतिकेलिसिदे यायालिभिर्युक्तिरपेक्षिणी तत्र त्रिदाक्षातिवल्लभास्य वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्द साक्षात् हरितेन समस्त्रशास्त्रे उक्तस्य थावाजतैव सद्भिः साक्षात् हरितेन समस्त्रशास्त्रे किन्तु प्रभोर्या प्रिया एव तास्या वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्द यस्य प्रसादात् भगवत् प्रसादात् यस्य प्रसादात् न गति कुतोऽपि भगवत् प्रसादात् यस्य प्रसादात् ओ धायां स्तुवां तस्य यस्य सृशान्द्यां वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्द वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दं वन्दे गुरो श्रीचरणारविन्दं जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद 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 श्री गुरु चरणा पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा बंद मोहे सावधान माते बंद मोहे बंद मोहे सावधान माते जहार प्रसादे भाई ए भव तोरिया सादे भाई कृष्ण प्राप्ति है जहाँ हईते कृष्ण प्राप्ति है गुरुमुखा पद्मा वाक्या चिते ते प्रियाय प्रभुपाद आरना कोरिहा मने आशा श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरणे जय प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा प्रभुपाद जय प्रसादे पूरे सर्वाता चक्षुदान दिलो दे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो दे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशिता दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशिता प्रेमा भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेमा भक्ति ए वेदेगा जहाँ रचरिता वेदेगा प्रभुपाद वेदेगा जहाँ रचरिता श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधम जनर बंधु श्री गुरु लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना प्रभुपाद लोकेरा जीवाना हा हा प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया हा हा प्रभुपाद हा हा प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया हा हा प्रभु करो एबे जास गुसुक त्रिभुवाना एबे जास गुसुक त्रिभुवान शिल प्रभुपाद पतित पावना जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय शिल प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमो विष्णुपदाय नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे नमस्ते जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त श्री अद्वैत जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री कृष्ण हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. Nila Chandra Swami, Prabhu Jagannath, Nilachal Swami Amar, Prabhu Jagannath. जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ स्वामी जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय बलदेव जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे राम राम नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रहलाद लाददायिने हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः शिलटाङ्कान खालाय शिलटाङ्कान खालाय इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बहिर्नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह बहिर्नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह मदीं शरणं प्रपदे नरसिंह मदीं शरणं प्रपदे तब कर कमल भरे नाखा अद्भुत सिंह दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु भृंग केशभद्रिता हर हरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तब कर कमल भरे केशभद्रिता नर हरि रूपा जय नरसिंह देव जय नरसिंह देव Narasimhadev Jayo Narasimhadev. Jaya Prahlad. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath, Shai Mukund Radha Kundi Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Jai, Ganga Maya Ki Jai, Jamuna Maya Ki Jai, Tulsi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Harinam Sankirtan Yogi Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada's Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Madhava Ki Jai, Shri Jagannath Shri Baladev Shri Mati Subhadra Maharani Ki Jai, Shri Shri Gauranitai Ki Jai, ISKCON Baltimore Yatra Ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada's Vyas Day Puja Day Celebration Ki Jai, ISKCON Baltimore Ki Jai, Vaishnav Sangha Ki Jai, Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, Shri Shri Guru and Garanga Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Namaste Narasingaya Praladahayane
Raja Mama Talat Kaya.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaya Shiratankana Kalaine Ito Nishinga Parato Nishinga Yato Yato Yamita To Nishinga Maya Nishinga Vidraya Nishinga Maya Nishinga Vidraya Nishinga Nrsinga Madim Sharanam Prapade Tavakara Kamadhavarena Kama Buddha Chingam Dalita Hiranyakashi Tanu Bringam Kesavadvita Narahare Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamadhavarena Kama Buddha Chingam Dalita Hiranyakashi Tanu Bringam Kesavadvita Narahare Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisa Hare. Jayo Nishingade, Jayo Nishingade, Jayo Nishingade, Jayo Nishingade. Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj, Jayo Prahlad Maharaj. Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada. Nitya Gora Hariba, 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 Gora Hariba. Shingide Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Bo.